Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming to you live this Monday morning. And yes, people, Mondays do suck. Please sub and subscribe. It don't cost a dime. Still the best beard on YouTube. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, is right. Because back in May, started talking about two West Virginia football players. One running back, C.J. Donaldson, who nobody even spoke about this kid. Nobody had them. Nobody had him whatsoever. And then back in May, spoke about Wyatt Mullins, left tackle. So now West Virginia got 3 games under their belt. C.J. Donaldson, 6'2", he's a running back. He's 6'2", 240. The kid is a monster, and he actually has a frame that he could probably put 10 more pounds on him. He is the hammer, not the nail. Is he a running back one? It's possible. In my opinion, I think he would be best used as a tandem with a long strider, a speedster at the next level. So 3 games, 45 carries, close to 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and with a 5.5 average. I guess I know a little bit what I'm talking about, especially when I started talking about him in May. Who else had him? Look around. I'm sure all the West Virginia Mountaineer fans did. They know who he is, but nobody else did. But I gave you him, and think about it. In the NFL, when you have a speedster and now you bring this kid in down by the goal line, or you bring this kid in the second half, that's a load trying to tackle. And I see this kid, if he continues on his pace, we're only 3 games in, but if he continues on his pace, he can be a very sneaky pick this coming 2025 NFL draft. It's the only thing that I can see hurting him is that it's a super, super deep running back class. Crazy deep running back class. I'm going to do a video later, too, on a couple of Cal running backs. It's sickening how much talent they got. So it's only 3 games. I definitely see him getting drafted. I see him as a day 3 guy just because, and this is only right now I'm saying that, only because I think this running back draft is going to be so deep, and and the teams have devaluated the running back. Look at last year, the first running back were offered round 2. So, but if you take this kid, he's a hammer, and he has the size, and you can't teach that. You can't coach it. Either you have it or you don't. So you put him up with a speedster, and that's going to be you could put a hurting on a lot of teams in the NFL, especially in the second half when they're tired and worn down. Second kid, I had him in my top 5 back in May. Wyatt Mullins, a left tackle, West Virginia. 6'6", 330. He still hasn't allowed a sack yet. Still hasn't allowed a sack. Hasn't allowed a sack in his 2 years at left tackle, and he hasn't allowed a sack yet in 3 games. And what crazy impressed me about him, first of all, he has the size, he has the arm length. First game of the year against Penn State, he pretty much shut down Abdul Carter. He really did. And Abdul Carter is one of my top 5 edges. He's probably going to be a top 10 pick, a top 5 pick. And he pretty much shut him down, except besides for a few plays. There's even reports they're thinking about, Penn State's linebackers are so bad. They're even thinking about putting him back to linebacker, Abdul Carter. I just let him go crazy because it's possible he doesn't have, and I said it from day one, the traditional 4-3 size, where if you put him up against a tackle every single play and then you chip him with a tight end or a running back, he's going to wear down and he's not going to be more effective. But this is a West Virginia football video. So, and bam, Danny Savage, Jeff Guru video. I'm sorry, I'm a mark for my beard. Maybe I can get on that show, Mountain Monsters. I know all you guys watch that show, and that was one of my son's favorite shows. With all the guys that used to go in the woods and look for the, you know, the monsters of West Virginia. I mean, I'd probably fit in really good down there. I know I would stick out from my voice. I would stick out, but with the beard, I definitely, and my tattoos, I would stick in. I would fit in, let's just say. But how ironic. I love being that guy that says, yeah, I talked about them 6 months ago. But everyone's going to jump on the bandwagon come April. Everyone's going to throw out their 5-minute video clips come March saying, oh, watch this guy, watch that guy. Yet I gave them to you in May. It's kind of comical, people. But like I said, for all your draft, all your college information, Danny Savage, Draft Guru, we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Mondays suck, man, especially after you just had a surgical procedure done. Have a good day, everybody.